With Hamilton being a steel city, the 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum that went into effect today are causing local leaders to worry about the everyday workers here in our city. Eric Viano joins us live with more. Eric.
Yeah, Kelly, Mayor Andrea Horwath, as well as a local steelworkers union president, says that the tariffs would have a major impact on the economy here in Hamilton. And they say that it's causing companies to lose money. And as a result of that, workers may be losing their jobs.
And it's going to cause significant job loss, and we're really scared for that.
A mixture of fear and uncertainty hangs over the steel industry in Hamilton as Donald Trump's 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum are in effect. The president of the union representing national steel car workers in Hamilton says these tariffs will hit hard.
We build rail cars, which is made of steel. That will be included in that. With just the tariffs now of 25%, that raises the cost of our product. We're going to lose business. People will be unemployed. And with that unemployment, there's also nowhere to turn because these tariffs are going to cascade across all industries in Canada.
A concern echoed by Mayor Andrea Horwath.
We knew before the tariffs even were put in place today that it was already causing damage to the steel industry here in Hamilton. Orders were already starting to dry up. We're going to see layoffs. We're going to see some companies that are going to be really looking hard at whether or not they're going to be able to continue.
Horwath says the city is planning to work with the companies and workers affected, but says they need the federal and provincial government's help.
What kind of investments can the other orders of government make that are buy local, by Ontario, by Canada oriented, that will put people back to work, that will help companies to refill their order sheets, if you will. So what I'm hoping for is that we get some resolution to this madness sooner rather than later. I'm grateful that the Premier is heading to Washington along with the Finance Minister federally, Minister LeBlanc. That's the right thing to do.
Prime Minister-designate Mark Carney was in Hamilton this morning, visiting ArcelorMittal Dofasco. He didn't take questions from media, but spoke to workers and told them that support will be available.
We are going to make sure that all the proceeds from our tariffs go back to support workers in the affected industries, so in the steel industry, in the aluminum industry, and any other industry that the Americans may affect. We are ready to sit down with the Americans, with the U.S. government. I'm ready to sit down with President Trump at the appropriate time under a position where there's respect for Canadian sovereignty, and we're working for a common approach.
At the end of the day, it's the uncertainty around if the tariffs will stay or go that is leaving the boots on the ground workers in limbo.
When uncertainty sets in, people become fearful, they're scared for their jobs, and they don't know how to prepare.
Another local steelworkers union president I spoke with over the phone expressed his frustration with the uncertainty surrounding these tariffs. He said right now a lot of people in the industry are just holding their breath and hoping for a good outcome.